All right, we're doing this again. Okay. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hopefully you just tuned in and missed that whole beginning. This is Heather, and I am the wedding fairy godmother and creatrix and founder of Eden Lux Bridal. And today we are talking about flowers and pearls. That is the focus of today's show. And I'm just going to pull up the chat so that I can see everyone. Here we go. And everybody's chat. Okay. And we're live. Wonderful. So if anybody could drop a comment in chat, because now I'm not picking it up again. Let's try to get this again. In any case, let's talk about flowers. It's spring, heading into summer. It is prime wedding season. And some of my favorite pieces I've pulled for today so that we can talk about them. And what's special about the pieces that we're going to be talking about today is that they're actually porcelain. And they are able to be hand painted. I do a ton of bespoke custom work for clients and hand paint the pieces and integrate wedding colors. And I'm going to show you some of the things I've done, and we're going to talk about what to do if you want a bespoke custom piece on one of the porcelain pieces. So we're going to get started. I'm just going to pull up the show over here so I can get with everyone for their comments. And hold on. I don't know why this is such a difficult thing. Okay. Anyway, we are gonna first talk about the willow, and this is one of my favorite porcelain pieces. This piece is all leaves and florals, and it has preciosa crystals in the center to give it just a little bit of sparkle. And the thing that's great about the hand wired pieces is that two things. First thing is that it is moldable, and you can curve it around and put it wherever you would like. On your head, you can wear it like that. It can accent the back. You can wear more than one of these pieces, or put it on the side or down, even down. Like I've had some clients wear it like this down the back. If they have like a chignon and they wrap it around, it's beautiful for that. And this is the willow. It's available in gold. This is what the back looks like. It has an alligator clip, so it can be easily clipped in. And then there is also a loop right here so that the hairdresser can also put some bobby pins through the end and then secure it in the hair however you would like on your big day. So it has multiple little loops throughout, and it's very easy to wear. This is the willow, and it's available in gold and silver. We're going to move on to another piece that is one of my favorites. And if you just bear with me for 1 second, I'm just going to try and get back into the chat one more time because I just had it open and it's gone. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's see. I am in the channel. If anybody can drop something in the chat for me, because nobody's posted anything that I've seen so far. If anybody has any questions or wants to ask about a certain piece or some wedding advice, I am happy to answer that. And let me just turn the volume down so that I can see. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good now. I'm going to talk about this particular piece, which is the Alana. And what I love about this tiara. This is all freshwater pearls and beading, and it's hand wired. Beautiful, beautiful piece. It's very lightweight, so if you are a person who doesn't like anything on your head, pressing on it, it's a really easy headpiece to wear and very casual. It's great for other wedding events like rehearsal dinner or your brunch, your welcome brunch, your going away brunch. And there are also beautiful earrings. These are the matching freshwater pearl earrings, Alana, that go beautifully with this. And you can wear this with something that's very dressy or very casual. I'm actually working with an influencer, and this was one of the pieces that we looked at for her pool party, just to see if this was something that would work with her pool party. We have since settled on something with butterflies in it, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful, beautiful set. Alana, freshwater pearls, the earrings, and also the tiara. Those are beautiful pieces, super easy to wear, and these are all genuine, all genuine freshwater pearls and hand beaded. We're going to move on to another piece that is another one of my favorites. Oh, Samantha, what is the best month for a wedding? Whenever you want to get married. I mean, it just kind of depends. In Florida, I personally, when we got married, chose November because it is the time of year where there are likely no hurricanes, and it's not super hot. It's not disgustingly humid outside, because if anybody who's watching lives in Florida, you know that it is just Frizz City, hair-wise in the summer, and storms just, yeah, no. So it really kind of depends on where you live. I have clients all over the world, so my Australian clients, they are on opposite seasons, so there really isn't a seasonality, so to speak, like there used to be, like a wedding season. It's kind of just all over the place now. Hope that answers your question, Samantha. And I'm going to move on to another piece and talk about the Lennox, which is one of my favorite headbands. And where did I just put that one? Oh, right here. Okay. So I grabbed a few of them because I want to show you something with the Lennox. So this is the Lennox in gold, and it comes in silver and gold. And what is really cool, what's really cool about this particular piece is the flowers are porcelain. So I can also hand paint these and do a bespoke piece if somebody would like that. And this also has freshwater pearls and crystals in it. And what's really nice about the Lennox is it can be stacked, and you can actually create a whole other look with two of these headpieces and stack them. Hold on, let me put it in my hair without the tag in the way. You can stack two. Okay, that's not bent properly. Hold, please. Let me just fix this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now it's gonna work. All right, so you can put two of them in your hair and make a statement headpiece, and it looks beautiful with an updo or a half up, half down, like that. And this is two of the Lennox headbands. And this, again, is available in gold and in silver, and has crystals in it, beautiful Preciosa crystals. Why we use Austrian crystals and Preciosa is because of the way that they're cut. Everybody's heard of Swarovski crystals. They have decided that they are exiting the market of people who make stuff with their crystals, and unless you basically sign an agreement that you will never utter their name on your website or they will sue you. So I have decided that we're going to go with Preciosa crystals instead, and also the way that they are cut. And I know we've talked about cuts of simulated diamonds. Cuts in crystals matter as well. Just like in real diamonds, the way that a stone is cut, and this follows crystal as well, is the way that it's cut, it reflects and refracts the light back out of the stone, either in a less fiery way or a more fiery way, the more facets that are in the stone. And some of the crystals by Preciosa, the Preciosa Maxima cut is amazing. It's like a hearts and arrows diamond, the way that it sparkles, and I love them. So we use those in our pieces, and also mixed with Austrian crystals. And this is, again, the Lenox, and this piece is $368. And all of our pieces are, you're able to exchange them if you feel that you get them and they're not what you're looking for with your wedding dress. If you try them on, we also have styling. I'm amazing at that, just saying. So you're welcome to reach out to me, send me pictures of your dress. I love styling my clients, and it actually brings me joy to work directly with my clients and put their whole look together and just work head to toe and create something that's absolutely beautiful and is going to be there during their celebration of love. So we're going to move on from the Lenox, again, gold and silver. Okay, we're going to talk about the Bianca, and this one is the Bianca white porcelain floral headpiece. Now this piece has been worn on the runway at Bridal Fashion Week, and what I love about this piece is the irregular nature of it. It's not so like perfect that it looks, okay, there we go. Now it's adjusted. It's not so perfect that it's like visually boring. I like things with texture and movement in them. And this particular piece, all of these flowers are porcelain and they have crystal in them. And this looks beautiful with your hair up, half up, down. It goes with beautiful spring, summer, that spring, summer romantic wedding feeling. This particular piece is great for that. I've also hand painted some of these, and there's one, actually it's at Bridal Week right now, that I made a spectacular one, which when it comes back I will show you. But for example, this is the Arabella, but this type of silvering or gilding on the edges, I can do this on any of the porcelain pieces. So this one is the Arabella headpiece, and what I did was take silver to edge it, silver acrylic, and made it so that it has a little bit of glimmer when you move, but it's really subtle. And this is a very romantic headpiece. I love this one. And all of these are really great for that romantic, soft feeling. If that's what you want to feel on your wedding day, the porcelain pieces are beautiful for that. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to check the chat and see if anyone has any more questions for me. We're going to move on to a pair of earrings that actually look beautiful with both the Bianca and also the Arabella. And they are right here, the Bianca earrings. And these are porcelain, beautiful porcelain earrings. And I'll put these on for you so you can see. And they have simulated diamond earrings. That is what goes into the ear. And it's a beautiful accent, just very soft and romantic. The earrings are great for engagement shoots, for your rehearsal. I talk about with my clients to maximize any bridal moment that you can, because it's such a special time period in your life and you don't get to do it again. Even if you get married a second time to the same person and you renew your vows or marry someone else later, it's still not the same as the very first time. So it's really just a moment to embrace and enjoy and adorning yourself and take every opportunity that you can to really enjoy that moment. Hold on, let me just adjust this one in my ear. Okay. So these are the Bianca earrings, and they're very lightweight. They're not heavy, even though they're porcelain. And these also can be hand painted or gilded on the edges. If you want a bespoke custom version of them, I can certainly make that for you as well. And these are the Bianca, and they look absolutely beautiful with the Bianca headpiece. And it's a really soft, romantic look. And that is the Bianca earrings and headpiece. And we're going to move on and talk about the Madison, which is another beautiful, beautiful, soft, romantic piece that looks gorgeous, accenting a veil from behind. And I just had it right here. I have so many floral pieces in front of me. What did I do with this one? Okay, we're going to move on to something else because I'm not seeing it in front of me. So we're going to move on and talk about the Chloe, and we will come back to that, the Madison, when I put my eyes up on it. So this set is the Chloe, and these are beautiful, delicate hair clips that have sparkly little crystals inside. And the great thing about the Chloe clips is if the bride is wearing, so all of the flowers that I've used, they're similar in shape and flow. So for example, if the bride is wearing the Arabella, the Willow, or the Bianca, these can be given out to adorn the bridesmaids, maid of honor. And the great thing with clips is that they can just be, they have alligator clips on the back, and you can just pop them in your hair like this. They're very easy to wear, and they can be clustered so that you can make a headpiece out of smaller clips and arrange it however you'd like in your hair. And the maid of honor can wear two, the bridesmaids can wear one, or the bride can wear many of these, go down a braid, accent the back. That's the beautiful thing about pieces that have alligator clips on the back. I love alligator clips. It's still in one piece. So these are the Chloe, and these are available in silver tone metal. Here's this. And they're actually sold in a set of 3 so that they can be adorned in different areas of the hair. Love these. That's the Chloe. And we are going to, let me pop in the chat and see if anyone has any questions. We're going to move on and take a look at the April, which is another piece that is so popular that I actually also have made specifically for Kleinfeld, who carries a huge swath of our collection. This is the April in gold, and this is the April in silver. And what I love about these particular pieces are the pearl and the floral details, and they're also buildable. And by buildable, I mean you can add more than one of them. Obviously, someone's going to be doing your hair on your wedding day. But you can create larger headpieces by putting, let me put it in my hair so it actually looks nice. Putting 2 of them together, you can have your hairdresser create a halo with multiple of the April clips going around the hair. And hold on, let me straighten that out so it looks pretty again, because I got it all rumpled while I pulled it out of my hair. So that's the gold version of the April. And then this is the silver. And these we actually have at Kleinfeld with genuine blue topaz in the silver. I've made that with blue topaz, briolettes in it. The gold version at Kleinfeld has actual rubies in it. I love that. So these can be made with gemstones. If you would like a bespoke custom version of it, definitely reach out to us through the website and we can discuss that with you, put any gemstone in it and make them unique to you. And these are the April. Beautiful pieces. I'm going to move back to one that we've talked about last week when I was on, and this is the Addison set. And let me just untangle, there we go. So the Addison comb set is one of my floral favorites, and the reason why I love this one so much is because I love, like I said earlier, I love things with a lot of texture and movement to it. It has this beautiful smoked glass beading, gorgeous porcelain florals with crystal accents, and it's moldable in the hair. And this piece can be used on the side. You can also build with multiples of this and put them in your hair in multiple places. I've actually made some custom pieces for clients where I've taken a large one and created just one large headpiece with some smaller ones around it. It's an absolutely beautiful piece. This is the Addison. And it also has blush tones in it. Color in bridal is huge right now. Well, I'm glad, because frankly, I'm just sick of only white and ivory dresses. Everybody is in color gowns and has blush and rum colored and taupe and all different types of colors and accents are integrated. Some of our pieces were just sashaying their way down the runway at Barcelona Bridal Week last week, and with Dimitrios Bridal, and they have some black wedding dresses that were, oh my God, amazing. And I actually made some pieces specifically to go with the celestial theme of their show and integrated some black stones in them. And we've been posting some of the shots and clips on our stories on Instagram, and they just, oh, so beautiful. The dresses were gorgeous. The headpieces were gorgeous, if I do say so myself. And anyway, let's get back to the porcelain florals that we were talking about. There's another clip set that I pulled that is absolutely delicate and beautiful, and these are the Cody clips. I just dropped an earring that was stuck to it. The Cody clips. And what I love about this one in particular is that it has these beautiful, I don't know if you can see that, these beautiful freshwater pearl florals in the middle of the clip, and beautiful stamens coming out of the porcelain florals. And this is available in both a gold and a silver. These are the same color, but the brushed gold and silver leaves, it's available in both. And you can also build with this particular hair clip and share them with your bridesmaids. They're beautiful also for a flower girl or for multiple pieces in the hair if I can get them to stay myself. So these are the Cody, and that's what they look like. With these clips, a lot of clients, their next question after we settle on the headpiece 99.999% of the time is, okay, well now what jewelry do I put with it? So I also pulled a couple of earrings that are perfect with the gold tone pieces like the Addison, and these are the Layla earrings. The Layla earrings and the Addison are gorgeous together. It's a beautiful look, very soft and romantic. And the shape of the round is mirrored in the flowers, and it just creates a really harmonious aesthetic together. I love these two pieces together, the Layla and the Addison. These also look beautiful with really any of the porcelain pieces. For example, this one is the willow that we talked about a little while ago. The Layla looks beautiful with the willow. These are available in gold and silver. And here is the silver as well. Let me pull this. Here we go. Okay, turning it around. Okay, so we have the silver in this hand and the gold right here. So, and the willow is available in gold and silver as well, and those look beautiful together. I am going to move on to the Bianca comb, which is this particular piece, and this looks gorgeous, accenting the back of a veil comb, like in the back like that, just tucked right over the edge. And it's very delicate and can also be hand painted. It has beautiful white beading in the center, along with some tiny, tiny crystals in there, so you just get a little bit of shimmer. These kinds of pieces, they're soft, romantic. I have many different types of brides that I work with. A lot of them are very glam. That's honestly my favorite, that wear the big tiaras like this. The petite percept. I mean, that's me. I love the glam brides. So we have glam brides, and we also have lots of brides who are wanting a more soft and romantic look and not quite something so statementy or regal, and want to go with something that's soft like the Bianca or the Addison, or want to do a hair clip like the April. That's why I pulled florals and pearls today, because a lot of clients, it seems to happen in clusters, which is interesting because I don't know how many of you know, but I'm also an ER nurse. I'm not working in the hospital right now. But what they say about full moon, and there always seemed to be a condition of the day. Like it could be nausea, vomiting, diarrhea day, or there would be flu day, or somebody would have, like, it would just be one day of like cuts everywhere and lacerations on everyone. And I've noticed that oddly, the trends, for whatever reason, there'll be a cluster of brides within 1 week who are all about florals and soft and romance. And I love that because it's fun and gives me a break from just the royal, which I love. But it seems to kind of go in trends along with that, which I don't know why, but interesting side note. So with these types of headpieces, again, if you are doing your rehearsal dinner or your shower or a welcome dinner or your brunch where you are bidding your guests adieu, and you've done a destination wedding, that's a really popular event at weddings. People are not just getting married and doing the ceremony and that's it. People need pieces and accessories for all of those different events. Oh, we're gonna have a guest. She's coming. All right, Snuffy, come on, up, up, up. This is Snuffleupagus. For those of you who have not met her before, this is her room. Never mind that it's my office. It's her room in her mind. Come on, up, let's go. Say hello. This is Snuffleupagus. Hello, say hi to everybody. And no, she doesn't have a crown because she won't even wear a collar, right? Okay, you can stay here. She will just yell if I don't pick her up, and then that's all you'll hear for the next 35 minutes is just incessant meowing. So we're just gonna go with it and let her stay. So One of the other pieces that I talked about earlier, the Alana, and this particular tiara can also be worked in with, I wanted to mention this together, if you want to make a statement piece and have something that's really creative that nobody else has, and that's the fun thing about accessories, is that the way that you combine them really makes them yours. So this is the Lennox, and I'm taking the Lennox, and now I'm taking the Alana, and I'm gonna pop them together, whoops, like this, so that I create some height and just combine them. And now that's a more definitive look. Hopefully my hair's not sticking up through the middle, but there we go. Okay. So that's an interesting way to combine, and you can either wear the Alana earrings if you want to combine it that way, or you can put them, if you want something that's sparkly, you can go with an earring like the Layla, and it gives two different looks entirely. This gives it a much more glam look, going with something that has simulated diamonds and faux pearls. And again, I did not mention this, but all of our simulated diamond jewelry are made exactly like diamond jewelry is. Prong set, fine jewelry set, highest quality, simulated diamonds. If it does not look like it just fell out of a royal vault, not part of the collection. When it comes to the simulated diamond jewelry and the crowns, it's not a thing here. The softer pieces, obviously, no one in the royal family wears stuff like this from their royal vault. This is more of a soft, romantic look. It doesn't follow that rule, but yet it still follows my personal requirement that is all extremely high quality materials, beautiful freshwater pearls with beautiful luster on them, and everything is made extremely well, because one of the things that is important to me and to lots of people when they're getting married is the ability to pass the pieces down and make them into family heirlooms. And it's such a special moment in your life that you want to be able to reconnect with it and have your family be able to reconnect with the moments of love and celebrations of love throughout your life and your family by handing them down and sharing them throughout the years. And the importance of creating things with beautiful plating that's well made and isn't going to tarnish, and freshwater pearls and beautifully cut crystals, is so that it stands the test of time and classic looks. This will never ever go out of style like those horrendous veils from the 1980s with that giant poof. Nobody should ever wear those ever again. They're just so dated. This type of a piece will be just as beautiful and classic now as it is 50 years from now. It's floral, and pieces like this have been worn forever and will stand the test of time. Florals and weddings, it's just gorgeous together. Another piece that I wanted to show you that hold on, I just want to make sure that this is part of the show, which I don't know if I put it as part of the show. But nonetheless, I'm going to show it to you. And this has been part of many different styled shoots and on the runway. This is more of an abstract porcelain tiara that I created. And it's definitely not the huge where it is the traditional look, but it's for more of a fashion forward look. And hold on one second. The interesting thing is that I literally have so many pieces that I have created over the time that there are times where, like right now, I'm literally blanking on the name. So I'm going to look it up over here. while we're talking about it. The Emma. It's the Emma. This is the Emma. If it's not linked in the show, it is on the website, and it's spelled E-M-M-A, Emma. And this is the Emma tiara, and it's available in silver and gold, and I've wrapped it with metallic ribbon so that it's nice and soft on the head when you wear it. And if you want to wear this differently, you can also turn it this way if you want to wear it more like a traditional tiara instead of in that more avant-garde kind of fashion. And I can turn it, hold on, let me make it, fix it up a little bit that way. But it can be worn like this, and I can make it so that it sits like a traditional tiara. If you'd like it that way, that's doable. And that's one of the wonderful things about working directly with the creator of the accessories, is that you have my expertise, and I can also customize and make bespoke pieces, which I do constantly for clients. Everybody always wants something that's just a little bit different and special, and customizing it makes it uniquely yours and brings that extra little element of just special to the joy of your big day, and allows you to have something that no one else has, which is why we all love custom things, don't we? And there's another piece that I am going to show you that I had pulled for you that, hold on, let me go back to, and this one is, I'm trying to find the name because again, I am blanking on the name of this particular beautiful piece, and it's blush with, there's blush leaves. These are the white opal crystals with both freshwater pearls and faux pearls. There's these little beautiful flowers that are made from beads. And then the main part of the piece has gorgeous white opal stones in it, and it has an alligator clip on the back, just like that. And it's very easy to clip into the hair. It can be worn in multiple directions in the hair. And also, this is another one that's buildable. If the bride wants to wear a few of these throughout the hair and create a halo with this type of a clip, and then give one of these to her bridesmaids or maid of honor, it looks beautiful. And then the entire group is wearing something similar in their hair, and it creates a more cohesive look in the photos. And that's always something that I style for, are the photos, because after your wedding is over, that's literally all you have left of all of the energy and effort that you put into planning your wedding, is your photos. I mean, of course you have your spouse, which is really the entire point to begin with anyway. So, but aside from them, all you have left is your wedding pictures. And styling for wedding pictures is really key, because you're going to look at them, and so is everybody else, for the rest of your life. And every anniversary you're going to post pictures on Facebook and on your social and say, happy anniversary, baby, I love you. And if you don't like the way that your accessories looked and the way that everybody was accessorized, you're gonna inner cringe. There was, I will share one thing with you as a bride. One thing that I found out the hard way is, don't skimp on photography. Good photographers are expensive. The reason why is because it's a talent. You can't just hand people cameras or say, oh, everybody just shoot pictures, and expect to get those beautiful, the rich skin tones and those moments and all of the shot list that you want and need to have. I did not go with, I wasn't in the wedding industry. I didn't know. I went with a friend of the family thinking, oh, we'll save money. It'll be great. That was the wrong choice. The pictures are nice, but they're not, oh, and I will never, ever be that young again, that beautiful, wear that much of an expensive dress, and have that moment back to recreate. So my wedding pictures kind of suck. I really regret that. And as a bride, I fully recommend to find a photographer whose aesthetic resonates with what you love to look at, because again, you're going to be looking at those pictures for the rest of your life. And it would be nice to have more than just one or two that you can stand to look at. I speak from experience. Moving on. I want to mention to everybody, please follow us. Hit the follow button so you know when we're going live and you can tune in. Also, if there's any pieces that you would like to snag during the show, hit the buy button so that you can take them and make them yours. I'm going to go and just check chat really quick and see if anybody wants any questions answered. Please feel free to ask anything you'd like about styling or the construction of the pieces, or really anything to do with weddings or bridal hair accessories. I love to talk about all of those things. It brings me joy, and I'm happy to answer questions. One thing that I actually get asked a lot, and since we're working with porcelain, this is especially important. I saw a picture today, a beautiful picture of a bride getting her hair done, and this made me cringe inside. The hairdresser was spraying the hairspray, and they captured it. It was a beautiful video, slow motion with the light shining through the hairspray, and it was artfully done. But as a designer of headpieces, it kills me, because hairspray is not the friend of jewelry or headpieces or really anything. The chemicals not only coat the surface of whatever sparkly thing that you are wearing and make it dull and sticky, and take the extra glimmer of light that should be captured and sparkling throughout your day, and it puts a yucky, dull coating over it. Ugh, can't stand that. When it comes to porcelain pieces, these are porous. So if you spray hairspray near this and then you get hairspray on it, it's going to discolor porcelain eventually. You know how things yellow over time with chemicals touching them? Don't let your hairdresser spray hairspray near or around your headpiece. They inevitably grab for that can of hairspray to finish your hair as a reflex, which is great. I have nothing against hairspray. Just don't let them spray hairspray near or on your headpieces, whether they are beautiful tiaras that are simulated diamond tiaras like the Princess of Wales tiara. Don't let them do it. It's just going to make it yucky, and you're not going to stop your wedding and clean it off. You have things to do, people to hug, and songs to dance to. So just make sure that they don't do it. One other thing I want to point out about the porcelain pieces is that these are genuine porcelain, which means that they're delicate. So when you're traveling, I get asked a lot of times, just with regular crowns as well, but when you're traveling to your venue, or if you're flying to a destination wedding, carry your headpieces and your jewelry on the plane with you. In your carry-on luggage, do not pack them, smush them in between your clothes. They need to stay in the box that we have put them in so that they stay padded, because we wrap them in paper and support the pieces and pad them so that when they are moving around, they don't clunk into each other and break. You want to make sure that your pieces are as beautiful as they were as from the moment they left our studio when you get to your wedding venue. So keep them in their box, keep them wrapped up, and carry them on the plane. So I'm going to talk about the pieces again. I have a few more minutes, and if anybody has any other questions for me, I'm happy to answer them. This is, again, the Arabella, and this is a headpiece that's porcelain floral, can be hand painted or gilded or silvered on the edges. Where's the one that I just had in front of me? And it's right here. It is beautifully done either way. This is one with silver accents that I did, and then this is in its plain form without any additional painting or accents. And I've made blush colored ones, I've made blue ones, like a really pale watercolor blue that's just gorgeous. And I also made one that, again, I will show you when it gets back here. From the Bianca, I put two of these together and then hand painted it blush, put these beautiful crystal beads that are woven throughout, and it just, oh, I can't wait to show you. It's a gorgeous headpiece. And it's fun to make these, I have to say. I have insomnia. I make a lot of stuff in the middle of the night, and I get these creative bursts where I just think, oh yeah, let's put some rubies in it, or start painting it, or just use acrylic or metallic paint and see what happens. And sometimes I mess them up, but then there are other times where I have these beautiful, happy accidents, and I'm like, what? That wasn't really what I was thinking, but oh, look how beautiful it is. And then new things are invented. That's kind of how the creative process works. So if anybody has any last questions for me, we have a few more minutes, a little more than 12 minutes to go for the show. And I'm going to go back to some of the hair clips that I had shown you earlier, which are the Chloe hair clips. These are porcelain floral hair clips with beautiful Australian crystals in the center, just for a little bit of soft glimmer. Soft glimmer. They look gorgeous in the hair and can be put together and clustered, or you can have the bride wear several of them, the bridesmaids wear some Flower Girl. You can pass them on and have them throughout your wedding party, and they look really pretty. And they also look beautiful at other wedding events as well. The other thing that I wanted to go back to were the Cody clips, which have these gorgeous little freshwater pearl flowers with a crystal center there, and then these beautiful brushed metal leaves, porcelain flowers, and faux pearls throughout. The other clip that I showed you earlier that I just want to touch upon one last time is the April clip. This one is beyond popular, and this is the silver version, and it's also available in gold as well, silver and gold. And I can make you bespoke headpieces with genuine rubies, emeralds, sapphires, whatever you would like. Just reach out to me on the website and we can discuss, and I can make that for you. The last thing that I'm going to re-show you before I head on my way is the Willow. And this headpiece, again, is an absolutely fabulous porcelain floral headpiece with the flowers and leaf accents throughout. And the way, whoop, it's stuck on my nail. The way that it's constructed has an alligator clip in the back, and it can be worn anywhere on the head. It also has these loops right here that are used to further secure the arms. This type of a piece is completely bendable, and is hand wired. All of these pieces are hand wired and handmade and can wrap, either be worn on the head, can be wrapped around a chignon or a high bun. The arms are completely adjustable as well, and it can be shaped into a more straight lined piece if you want to make this into more of a headband kind of piece where it has more density in one spot like that. Or you can spread out the arms and curve them around so you get more of that floral spread throughout the hair and the headpiece. However you want to work with this kind of a piece, easy, very easy to wear. So this again is the willow, and with the willow, where did I just put my favorite Layla earrings? The Layla, there we go. These, cannot keep these in stock. Constantly, they're in and out, in and out, in and out. This is actually what from our last pair of gold that we have on hand, and we have another batch in progress and on its way that will be here in a few days. So this is the Layla. I'm obsessed with these earrings, and it looks beautiful with the willow and really with everything, which is why they're so popular. So if anyone has any other questions, I'm happy to answer them before I go. I have a few more minutes left, and let me see if anybody has dropped anything in chat for me. Nope. Okay. So I have shown you everything that I wanted to show you this evening. So one last recap. This is the Addison, and this has frosted glass in it, porcelain, genuine porcelain, florals, bejeweled leaves, center accented florals. This is brush. It's blush, not brush. It is painted with enamel in a blush tone. That's what I was trying to say and get out, but it kind of came out all messed up. So this is the Addison, extremely popular piece. Then the Arabella, again, beautiful headband, headpiece. It also can be worn more like a circlet if you want to put it on your head like that. And then one thing that I would love to mention, and it's one of my absolute pet peeves when it comes to headpieces, nobody wants to see this part, people. Nobody wants to see this. Make sure your hairdresser tucks it in your hair and hides it. This is what it's supposed to look like, right? Just the fun part is supposed to be seen, not the arms. Whether you're wearing a tiara, let me grab a tiara. So, see, arms, not cute. Nobody wants to see these, okay? I don't want to see anybody's gallery come back to me with this sticking out. Nobody wants to see that. Please don't. I hate that. It looks terrible. It ruins the picture, and it doesn't look beautiful. Your tiara is supposed to be on your head like this. No arm showing. It gets hidden in the hair. Always hidden in the hair. Whether it's a headpiece like the Arabella or a tiara like the Kate. No arms. Please, no arms. Nobody wants to see them. They're not cute. They're not sparkly. They're just there to hold the tiara on your head. That is all. Nobody wants to see them. So, last thing I wanted to re-show you one last time are the Lennox, available in silver and in gold. These are great for stacking. And if you want to do, forgot to mention mixed metals. A lot of clients do like mixed metal look, so you can, and I've actually had some clients who've used these on the runway, stack a gold and a silver to kind of pull in a mixed metal aesthetic. So you can stack them together like that. If you can't decide what metal color you want to wear, don't. Just wear them both. There are no rules, and it is your day. And as long as it's done tastefully and beautifully and elegantly, there are no rules. And you can mix metals, you can stack tiaras, you can stack headpieces, and make the look your own, because on your big day, you are wearing a dress that thousands and thousands of other brides from all over the world have also chosen. And you don't want to be basic, do you? I don't think so. Which is why we're here, because accessories make you not basic. I can't stand basic. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to leave you with a closing thought. I know people are not going to be liking this. It's going to be unpopular. But Sophia Richie's wedding, her dress was beautiful. All of the dresses were beautiful. She is beautiful. Where were the accessories? Seriously. It was boring visually. That was boring. And then someday, like, we all now know, okay, those are her wedding photos. However, someday when we have all forgotten the moment and look, they show a wedding photo, you would look at it and think, was that her wedding, or was that a red carpet event where she was just wearing white? I mean, once the veil's gone, the bridal is gone. I mean, the look has changed from a bridal look to a red carpet look. And her jewelry was beautiful, but there was nothing in her hair. Not a hairpin, not a headband, not a tiara, nothing in her hair. And I was just underwhelmed and sad. I didn't like it, and I'm not saying that just because I have a headpiece accessory company, but as a person who loves to see a bride dressed up and looking like a bride, when there's nothing in the hair, it's basic, it's boring. Ugh, it just makes me cringe. My media people were like, ooh, you cringed when you saw that, didn't you? And I was like, yeah. It's empty. It's like, I don't like space. I don't like the ocean. For me, visually, those things, they're empty, they're boring. Not that I don't like the ocean. Let me wind that back. Just a vast space of nothingness, for me, feels unsettling. And I just feel like no hair accessories on one's wedding, even if she would have worn just like I mean, come on. She's got more money than anybody. She could have had an actual diamond, just even a diamond hairpin. A tiny diamond hairpin. Anything would have been incredible with her gorgeous custom gowns and the bespoke. I mean, she looked beautiful. Don't get me wrong. She looked amazing, and her wedding was beautiful, and it just, the aesthetic was lacking. And I know people are going to be pissed off that I've said it out loud, but I said it because I feel it. And I feel like that's basic. I don't like that, but that's just me. And that's why there are so many flavors of ice cream and so many different types of headpieces and bridal aesthetics, because everybody has different taste. And that is just my own personal opinion. And at my own wedding, I wore stuff that she didn't wear, and that's fine. And that's why there's so many different things. So with that, I will leave you. Please do not be basic at your wedding. Accessorize, enjoy every moment, and wear everything that you possibly can at every moment. And I am out of time. So until the next time, mwah, bye.